everybody, it's Heather from Cottontail Crafts. I have a little bit of a bonus video for you all this week. So back in June, I believe it was June 3rd, I bought a pattern and I'm just getting around to it now because it's a little bit, I don't know how tedious it is. I will insert a picture of the pattern that I bought. I bought the smaller version. I did not buy the bigger version because I have so many big items that are not selling at all. So I did not want to be stuck with a gigantic octopus. So, yeah. So, I picked up my colors that I'm going to do the octopus in. I picked birch for the tentacles and underbelly of the octopus. And I picked Sailor's Delight for the main part of the octopus. And I only need one skein of each color to do the octopus. I think the big octopus you need two balls of the main color, but for the smaller one you only need one. So I'm going to start on the tentacles and I'm going to make one, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. And I need to make 8 total, but I will make one and then I will come back to show you. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I made one tentacle. It was actually pretty easy. I will time myself making one, but I never time myself the first time I'm making one. So I will make a couple more and then I'll time myself and I will be back to tell you how long it takes me to make one octopus tentacle. See you in a bit. Okay, so I've got 4 out of the 8 made, and I will put up a picture of how long it took me to make the tentacle. Not long at all. So I have 4 out of the 8 done. So maybe I will film me making one tentacle and maybe I'll put that in here as well. So this is kind of my first time kind of documenting a pattern, and I thought this would be a good one to do because it's so involved, even though I think it's going to be not too bad, just from a quick, rundown through the pattern. So yeah, maybe I will film myself making one, and then I'll be back after I get all 8 done. See you in a bit. I just kind of filmed a time lapse of me making a tentacle. And when I do my bobble stitches, I don't push them out until I'm done the whole like row. So that's kind of what it looks like. But the satisfying part is going along and pushing all of your tentacles out on the other side. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's very satisfying, you know, like when you're cracking like bubble wrap, that kind of thing. But there's another tentacle. So I only got a few more to go, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I got all 8 of my tentacles done. So, a little over 5 minutes a piece. So you're looking at 40 minutes just for your tentacles alone. So the next thing I have to do is a foundation in my main color that this gets attached to. So I will make 1 strip of the main color, and then I will be back to show you that. See you in a bit. Okay, so I got 1 strip of my main color done. And that's it here. So the next thing I have to do is take this piece and one of my tentacles, and then I have to piece these 2 together. So I will piece these 2 together, and then I'll be back to show you that in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I got 1 strip crocheted to my tentacle piece. It was a little trickier than I thought it was going to be, and it could be just because the variegated, it's kind of hard to see your stitches. But she doesn't have a lot of pictures in her pattern. Like, I think she could have used more pictures, maybe even a video tutorial on like just starting to put the tentacles to the strip. It was very hard for me to know which was the wrong side, which was the right side. I kind of just had to wing it, honestly. I honestly don't think you can tell with this like variegated yarn which was the right side and the wrong side. So yeah, I kind of struggled a little bit, but I got 1 made. So I will come back when I have a few more done and let you know how it is going. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. I actually plowed through and got all 8 of them done. And I didn't bother like weaving in any of my ends. I'm gonna see when I start the body if I could hide these in the body and tie them off instead of having to weave them in. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I didn't really read ahead in the pattern. I just threw on a movie and I got 8 of them done. So I got the tentacles done. So now I'm going to be starting the body. So it took me 5 minutes to make the beige tentacles. It takes me 4 minutes to make the variegated strip, and then another 6 minutes to sew the 2 pieces together. So 10 minutes for the strip and sewing the 2 pieces together. So all together, it took me 15 minutes from start to finish to make 1 tentacle. And I will keep track of the rest of the process to find out how long it takes. But yeah, I found them a little bit tricky. And like everybody raved about how awesome this pattern was. And I mean, it's okay, but I think it could have used more pictures, honestly. But we'll see. Like I'll keep plugging away at it. I think it's like 7 o'clock at night, so I don't know if I'm gonna go any further tonight. I might just walk away and take a break. But so far I got all 8 tentacles done, and I do really like this color. And I am excited to start the body, but I think I'm gonna restart fresh in the morning. So we will talk to you soon. Okay, so I have all the legs crocheted together. Now I have to join it, and I have to start working up the octopus to where his eyes are. So I'll get a couple of rounds done, and then I will be back to show you my progress. See you in a bit. Okay, I got a couple of rounds done to the body. So this is what it's looking like. So I think it's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to work up, and then the eyes are going to go in either side. So I'll be back once I get this portion finished and my safety eyes put in, and then I'll be back. See you in a bit. Okay, I got the eyes put in. I found the eyes a little tricky. Again, she doesn't have enough pictures. As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't have enough pictures. But there's the body with the eyes in. So now I have to make the head, and that's going to get sewn on. And then I have to make the underpiece with the bobble stitches that's going to go on the bottom. So I will do the next step, and then I will be back. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So again, there's what I have done so far. It said to stuff the eyes firmly and to stuff the underbelly, which I have added. And then it says to crochet the underbelly, which I did. So there's the underbelly. That took me 7 minutes to crochet the underbelly. And then I went ahead and I decided to crochet the piece that gets sewn onto the back of the octopus, and that took me 13 minutes. So now all I have to do is sew on the undercarriage and sew on the head to the body. So I will do that, and I will show you my finished octopus. Okay, everybody, I'm back with my Anchor the Octopus. He turned out pretty cool. I'm very, very happy with him. For my first one, I think I did pretty good. This is the underside. I think I want to make another one. I think I want to do one in like a solid color with a very bright bottom to it. We'll see. I kind of want to make another one now that I know what I'm doing. But I just wish there was more pictures. I just found the pattern was very vague, but I figured it out. I think I did okay. So there's my Anchor the Octopus. So I kept track of how long it took me to make. So the beige tentacles were 5 minutes. The multicolored tentacles and then attaching to the beige was 10 minutes per tentacle. So just the tentacles was 120 minutes. The underside piece was 8 minutes, between 7 and 8 minutes. The head was 13 minutes. I forgot to time this piece here, but I'm going to say 15 to 20 minutes. So this took me 180 minutes total, which is like 3 hours, which I think is pretty good for the size of this guy. So I think I'm going to price him at $60. Because Bernard blanket for me is like $14.99 a ball. And then I usually roughly charge like $15 an hour. So I think I'm comfortable charging $60 for him. And I think he's pretty cool. I think he's pretty cool looking. I think I do want to make another one though. In a solid color, I think, next time. But let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the process, and I maybe will do it again in the future. I'm so sorry about my congestion. My sinuses have been so bad. I have a doctor's appointment this week. And I feel like I'm like this all the time. And I think it's time for me to see like an ear, nose, throat specialist. Because she usually just puts me on antibiotics and then sends me on my way. Well, it clears it up, but then it comes right back. And I'm not sleeping. It's affecting me. Like, if I couldn't breathe through my mouth, I would suffocate. Because I'm so plugged up. So plugged up. Like, it's horrible. I'm tired of being this way. Like, I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. And it's really starting to affect me. But thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll maybe do this from time to time and have a bonus video for you guys. So what do you think about my Anchor the Octopus? I think he turned out pretty cool. So the bobble stitches I did 4 in a bobble stitch. I think the next one I make, I'm going to try 5 and see if I can get the tentacles a little bit more pronounced. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think he's pretty neat. And this is a small octopus. I did not buy the large pattern. I'll be lucky to sell him for $60, I think. So yeah, we're going to sign off, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.